What's up, guys? Welcome back to Static Garage. You guys are probably confused at the E46, and yes, that's mine. I did do a complete makeover, and I'm really excited to show you guys and do a complete walk around because I haven't been talking about this car for a minute now. I began losing interest in this build. Honestly, I didn't even really know why. I would have thought that taking a break from it would have made me like it again because I was just constantly working on it. I felt like I needed a big change. The wheels, they've been on there for 3 different colors. So I just decided to change everything. The color, I wanted to get rid of all the black that I had on the car, and I wanted to get some new wheels. I did end up wrapping it with an Avery gloss white, which is a really nice white. I didn't want to go with a pearl white because I know it has more of a yellowish hue. Why are you scared?
What do you mean? I don't want to interrupt.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
What's up, bro? The wheels I ended up going with were some Kansei KNP wheels. I went with the most aggressive offset possible, which was a 18x9 plus 12. I know I probably could have gone a wider wheel. If I went with the 9.5 plus 22, I feel like it still wouldn't have made that much of a difference with the lip size because these wheels have a really nice lip. I don't think it gets any better than this unless you're gonna go with a 10.5 wheel. Being a stock body with that offset, I did have to camber the rear quite a bit. I don't know if I really like that much camber. When I was doing it, I thought it was too excessive, and after adjusting the front and making it camber just a little more, I feel like it completes the look of the car and it's something different. But there are still a few things that I need to finish or at least put on, and that's the door handles and these seals where you could put the roof rack. That's what I'm missing as well. But all the trims for the main body are back on, and I also decided to paint that diffuser black because I feel like it looks a lot better and it kind of gives it more of the ZHP appearance on the rear bumper. So now I don't even have to go and buy one because this looks just as good in my opinion. The interior was very dirty, so we cleaned up a lot of it. One of the window regulators is broken on that side and actually popped off its place, so that's why I still have that one off. I am going to be installing a bucket seat back into this car, so I'm waiting for my buddy to come down with it. I'm trying to think of ways to clean this engine bay up. I do want to do something crazy, especially now that I'm trying to compete with Static Martin, who's shitting on all of us.
Alice.
My buddy Michael just hit me up and he's actually going to Paws Shop. Right now we're going to be heading over there to pick up the racing seat because we don't want it to get too dark before we install it. Jeremiah's going to drive us there. I haven't seen you in a while, bro. This is a PPM shifter I'm gonna get too. It looks so sick. Like it leans up too, right?
Yeah, you can adjust it. Oh yeah, this is fucking perfect. That's what I really like about this one, that it's like really padded.
Yeah, like
so
thick.
Oh yeah. And like really,
it's like, comfortable, huh?
Dude, that is.
Way more than the Bride, huh? Hey, I feel like the Bride is thin.
The Bride is too straight up. This one is like
leans back.
It's because you have your Bride facing down.
Yeah, huh?
I have mine reclined, so it's like on.
So if you keep it with the same, you're selling me with the rails, right?
Don't even adjust the
rails.
Like,
well,
the rails.
I'm probably also gonna do I'm also gonna have sliders. Sick ass fool. Now that we have the seat, we are going to be painting it with the fabric paint. Chachin actually has some extra cans, so we're going to be using one of them just to spray it down real quick because the fabric is a little faded. And the backing, since it is fiberglass and it's probably just coated, it is scratched. And I mean, that's something really common with bucket seats. I ended up picking up a radiant silver, kind of similar to the E46, but the reason I got this is because it's going to be matching the Bride seat. I'm not going to be adding clear. I could probably do that later. How much do you like it, Jeremiah?
I like them enough to buy them off you for $1 here.
We're gonna be using the same spray cans that we used in Chachin's video. So we're just gonna use some of this. I'm sure we'll probably only use half of it, just spray it down. And then we're gonna spray it with this. It is really warm outside. So yeah, it's very humid. So it's gonna be able to dry quicker than if we just did it at night on a cold day. So we're just gonna lay it out here, probably set up a studio light, just so there's some light.
Okay.
And
it's okay.
This is actual fabric paint too, huh?
This is just for wood and metal.
This is Rust-Oleum.
Hey, I'm talking about that stuff. Why is it getting darker?
Why does it look new now?
Yeah. Fucked it up.
We scuffed it down really quick with the Scotch pad and taped all the corners. So now we're gonna be spraying it with silver. Before the final wet coat, we're just letting it dry. The top is dry as you can see, but the bottom, the only reason it looks like that is because some spots are still wet. But I mean, it looks so nice. And I really was trying to put it in the car already, but Chachin says that we should just wait, just to be on the safe side, just so we don't leave any fingerprints or mess it up. But this seat is looking really nice, and it's so funny. My buddy just called me and told me that the seat that he was gonna put in, which is a Sparko, it's really nice Sparko, just has some wear and tear. He might not like it, so he might just do an even trade after I just after Chachin just spray painted it and did all the fabric. So honestly, I don't know if I would trade. It all depends how it looks, and I also have to look at the other seat. But I mean, either way, it is a Sparko, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. But I don't think we're gonna be putting it in tonight. So hopefully I'll just let it dry and show you guys the end result before we end the video, because you know, we really want to see, especially with all the fabric back on. We thought that it wasn't gonna get too moist in the air since it was like humid and pretty warm, but I guess we didn't do two things. We didn't put it in the car and we didn't finish painting it. We're gonna give it one more coat tomorrow during the day, because we're actually going to be installing Chachin's bumper. He's got a cool bumper that he's gonna be installing, so it's gonna be pretty dope. So we're gonna be filming that tomorrow. It's gonna be obviously uploaded later, so that video is when you'll see this seat or the Sparko. And honestly, I just really like that it's Megan Racing and that it's really rare, because no one really has them. I've never really seen anyone with it, and since we're painting it, we're making it our own. But on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you in the next one.